All right.
Minor tech. I should
Let's-
probably send you some links.
yeah, that would work.
So the ones I got on ready.
Sorry.
Start with the ones I had on the clipboard. I was getting them all on a notepad ready.
Great. Just in order works for you.
Yeah, that works fine.
All right.
The one I was in the midst of finding was on a Twitch VOD,
Sure.
but I can grab that if we need more.
Okay. While I pull it up, how are things going?
Not bad. I managed to go 2-2 at my first like monthly local, so
Nice. There we go.
there's some like pretty decent players there. So it was not the worst, not the worst.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Okay.
Getting knocked down into losers after my first win was pretty brutal, but
Yeah.
I just happened to be head against the number 1 seed.
yeah. But the better you do, the
Didn't
less that'll happen. So, can you see my screen?
yeah.
All right. This is player match or a tournament?
Play a match this one.
Gotcha.
It's really hard to find ranked games, especially at the moment.
Mhm.
So a lot of time it's just play a match late at night,
Gotcha.
try and find someone who's on.
A couple things. Obviously, we're always trying to work on reacting to Heihachi down back 2 here. So keep working on that. And then this you can actually punish with the dagger.
QCF2. Oh,
QCF
the
1.
okay.
Yeah. That QCF 2 should work too, I think, but QCF 1 definitely. Okay, nice little counter hit. This wall position I like to do set 2 right here. Right here, sorry, instead of the 1. Then you get the tailspin, you get
The
the pretty
1-2-1.
reliable call.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you do set 2 here, you might even be able to do set 2 for tailspin here and then set 1 here. But yeah, just play around with that. Here, back 2 I think is the correct thing here. To get the tailspin and then the wall.
This is just before I went over with one of the Cooney mains who also lives in Adelaide. We went over a whole bunch of
Gotcha.
like matchup stuff and like wall combo.
Oh no, you got hit.
Apparently a lot of the wall combos have changed since the last patch,
I see.
which is kind of brutal.
I think the down 2-1-2 staple is still fine though. There were some other weird ones that you could get for like unique situations, but that was like the damage one, I think. I could be wrong.
Like the cartwheel into a down jab into I was like cartwheel into 2-1-2 into a mix up.
Yeah, I think they took that out, or is that what you do now?
The cut which doesn't deal enough damage anymore.
Yeah. That's what I mean. It's like it used to be a thing. Nice cancel on the down 4-3-2. I was gonna say you didn't need to do the first one, but yeah.
If I ever do hit the down forward 3-2 at the moment, I'm trying to cancel it just because it's
Yeah.
so risky, and then like I can either just get like a down 3 or while standing 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna eat as much shit for it.
I think 2-2 punishes Leo down forward too. Oh.
Yeah, so this is a guy who this is the Cooney main.
Mm-hmm.
And I found out very quick that I couldn't get away with things I normally do.
Mm-hmm. I usually start by assuming they do know down forward 3-2. Like you can enforce that without risking the launch, right? By just doing single down forward 3.
And seeing what their reaction is.
Yeah, if that's something you want to do. Most people kind of know that because it's like the most common one.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically the reward isn't worth
the risk.
Yeah. Ooh, what a duck. So you spam me down 4 like that, right? Like that's a pretty, not a bad answer because Kuni's 2-2 starts high. The generic down 4 covers that kind of attacking pattern. But if they are committing to that as a way of stopping your offense, that's kind of, you've restricted them to that specific option. So playing the way you're playing is fine because that down 4 isn't doing enough damage to pose a real threat. And when you feel like it, you can run in and do a low parry and then win. So good that that's happening. Getting hit by those down 4s is kind of a sign like you're doing the right thing. Block. Oh. Yeah, same thing here. Remember seeing this in a few VODs before. Just that this is forcing an interaction that doesn't need to happen, right? So like at this range, here, yeah, like at this range, Leo can only really come in with forward 4-2, right? Any other move doesn't come out fast enough to not be like handleable or keep outable. So, what I would probably see is a sidestep to the right, go away from the wall, sidestep block, catch a bad forward 4-2 timing, and just set you up for more neutral interactions. Kuni is one where the more the game is neutral, the better you are. So here, as soon as this happens, you're liable for being whiff punished. It happens to counter hit here, which is like, you know, more of a player thing than kind of optimizing our play as we want to do. Can Kuni sidestep that left? Do that.
I have no clue, but could down forward 3, like without the 2, be like an option for keep out, or?
Nah, it's a shitty keep out because
you may as well just do down forward 4 at that point.
Because it's super whiff punishable. So the idea of keep out, right, is you anticipate they're gonna come in and threaten a mix up.
Yeah.
Right, and you keep them out because you are either confident enough in the timing of the mix up to know it's gonna hit, or you don't want to deal with the mix up, right? Kind of the two situations for keep out. It's like, you know, they're coming in, you know, they're not gonna block, right? If you're wrong, you want, especially because you don't want to deal with a mix up, you want to adjust the confidence in your read of keep out with the reward you'll get and the risk that entails. So when you're keeping out, say, a Leo at that range, that's why I brought up the move that we might be afraid of. At this range, and we're only really afraid of forward 4-2. So if forward 4-2 hits us, right, we take like maybe, I don't know, 30 HP. That's not even that much, like 20 or something, right? A little mini chunk. But if you whiff and they punish, then you get wall combo in the wall situation, so it's ugly.
Yeah.
The situation.
From what I heard, Leo was help you go.
Yeah, and the situation also doesn't really demand that degree of keep out because, again, if they decide to attack you at this exact moment at this range, it's only forward 4-2. There's no mix up. Like they can't just come in and suddenly low you. They would have to do QCF1, which is a different timing. So the situation to me just doesn't demand keep out. What you can do, if you think they're gonna come in and hit a button, it's set 2. Because you get safe, it's safe, and you get the counter hit launch. That is like, to me, at this range, that is a uniquely Kunimitsu thing. Yeah, that's a unique Kunimitsu thing that other people have to deal with. So he should be afraid at this range that if he's not careful, he dies, right? But down 4-3 doesn't show that threat. Set 2 does. So I'm pulling up my capture here. I want to see if Leo. So Leo has this thing here. Most characters can step that to the left. Yeah. So when you want to see the first hit and step the second. And it takes a bit of effort to look for, and you'll definitely have to practice it. And I still miss it sometimes if I'm not being super cognizant.
Yep.
But it's really good because if you let giving Leia that stance for free is really nasty. And yeah, this range here. So this whiffs. This
Set
hits.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's at like the fastest timing too. This is what, 17 frames. I don't know the exact frames of this because there's the dash stance, but it's still it's still pretty fast for catching anything they want to do. Because what you're concerned about at this range is how does Leo hit you here, right? It's just this. So if you were to wake up and think that's coming, you could just do this, right? Kill. Or if Leo wants to threaten a low at that range, they have to do this. And you could see visually that that's like a lot slower.
Yeah.
Like this is instant basically. This is like a bit of an advancing. If they want to dash up and hell sweep, that also takes time. So if you see them dash up, that creates a situation where you can keep out with like a down forward 2 or things like that. But at this range, if you think they're attacking like right here, like for some reason she's going for that, then yeah, set 2 is probably what you want. Yeah.
I found that like some of the time I will like try and do a set 2 and I will eat shit for it. I'm not sure if that's just a like a timing mistake or
Yeah, so if you're eating shit for set 2, that tells you that they want to challenge it. Right? And if somebody's challenging Kuni at this range, like if you think they're gonna, if you set 2 and they do something like this, then the next time you just let it happen.
yeah, okay.
Because you get more info. Whiffing this gives you like no info, right? But if you go for your high percentage value move, you're like, oh, this should work, and if they press, they die. And they down forward 2 sooner, that means they're already looking for it, which means they're willing to whiff to die. So you did an 80-20 percentage move, right? Like high success rate move, and ate shit. That's fine because that means they had to work super hard to nail that 20, like, right? They had to do a lot of compensation for that. Whereas if you do a threat like this, it's not really.
I'm on the 20.
Yeah, you're doing a 20-80 move and hoping it works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But in this case, it does work. Fine, a good reward, decent. Yeah, and then that's the step lift I was talking about. That just shuts it down because it gets really annoying when Aleo does that over and over and over again.
Yeah, it was rather obnoxious.
It is very obnoxious. I hate it. Get him with the mind game. Oop. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a punish. And then yeah, so this situation. Yeah, down forward 1-2. That's just the high you want to look for. Mid high.
At the moment, I've currently really only labbed characters I'm seeing like fairly often. So I'm seeing like Brian's, I'm seeing like, some Kazias, some Lees. So like the bit more out there characters that I'm just blind against.
Yeah, and that's the right approach. So that's why I get to expedite that by being here. So.
Yeah.
This is kind of a Lars and a Leo thing, like an Armor King thing. Keep out L sweep first hit, or like keep out counter hit launching low. Because if you try to attack with jabs or something, then like it goes under, goes into a launch. So
yeah.
When you see these characters, that's something you can keep an eye out for. Step left doesn't really work there because of the wall. 2-2 is a good option here because it pushes back and they can't like move around it or anything. So you can keep them in check and get away from the wall. Because Leo at the wall is a lot of wall bounce mix-ups or hell sweep, so it's really nasty. And all of her Leo's wall bounces like hit from super far. Like they'll bounce really far from really far away.
I got told about the fourth game in that Leo's kind of disgusting on the wall.
It's really nasty. Seeing a lot of like 2-hit strings hit, so more familiarity. And usually, if you're unfamiliar with the character and you're like, you get the chance to. This is a player match, yeah.
This is just lobby, yeah.
If you get the chance against a new character you haven't seen, like defaulting to like block or backdash gives you a lot of windows to start to understand what their kit is doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can play backdash with punish kind of style, and that'll let you see more strings and things like that. You see, it's a lot of 2-hit stuff that's hitting you.
I've put
Yeah,
myself against the wall there, and then it's
Yeah, the set 2 was not bad here because down 4-3 would have done nothing. Set 2 could have counter hit, but normal hit is also fine. Mid high string again, follow up there. Yeah, this like orbital puts Leo in stance. He has enough frames, like here it trades, but that backdash. This is why Kuni is so good. That's if you're like looking for it like super carefully, that's a down forward too. Kuni becomes like impossible to hit when you're like really sharp like that. There you go, beautiful. What combo follow up are you looking for there?
Normally at the moment I'm just doing forward 2 because it's reliable.
Yeah,
But,
you get a full combo for
you get full combo off it.
easy.
Yeah.
No, let me. This. Yeah, the combo is you just do set 4.
Set 4 back turned 1-3.
Yeah.
Into a. It depends if you want carry or damage, and then.
Exactly. You just account for the instant tailspin, so. Okay. Getting some keep out mids there, that's fine. Kind of like the down 4, they're not really showing a lot of threat unless you keep running into them. Bam. Yeah.
I felt like there's so many other buttons I could press that and down forward 3 too. I just eat shit for it.
Yeah. And then this move. When you see a hell
I wish I
sweep,
could just unbind a move from the list.
this move is in most hell sweeps like this. If the first hit whiffs, the second hit is launch. You block it. The exception is like Huarang. Huarang's just like minus 14.
I still have no idea what to do against Waring.
Yeah.
I mean, it just feels like he's plus on like half his moves.
He is. Huarang is a lot of backdash and move, and then
Find your window.
Make reads on either how he tries to stop whiffing or kill him for whiffing. If he is getting into stance on you, you just need to see like you build up the knowledge like slowly, but basically every time you lose to Huarang, you want to see what options he's choosing, put it in the lab, and then see what sidestep you can do against each of his moves. Because it's like a really annoying way to, like, he's an annoying knowledge check for a long time.
Yeah.
But once he's basically got 10 million down forward 3-2s. So like you have to, but like they don't necessarily have the cancel threat either. Like you just know it, and then you have to pick one, and then he dies. Yeah.
Now that we have a dude named Rest in Australia, we're seeing a lot of Warings.
Is it the Korean rest?
People are trying. Yeah.
Oh shit. He came down?
Yeah, he's in Brisbane at the moment.
Oh damn. That's cool.
So yeah, a lot of people are playing Huaring, lapping the matchup.
So here, yeah, I would look for a whiff punish on the first hit, and then a block punish on the second hit. Yeah, it looks like he did it down for 2, just a bit late. Oh, good block. Yeah. If you see that stagger low, that's like a... If you see them stagger when you block their low, that's like while standing 3 instinct is how you want to.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of characters will have that. This also can be a backdash down forward too. I know it's weird because like that should have been like a punish attempt, but they did a late jab. Like that's something you can be looking for. Like you can input the backdash and then try to visually confirm the whiff. You get a combo off that. This back turn down 2. Combo is let's see. Down back 2 basically. I think we mentioned that last time, I'm not sure. I have a few CUNY players, so back turn down 2, counter hit combo with down back 2 while standing 2 4. But yeah.
Just been trying to find a way to like effectively lab it because I've had it like where bots like just down on the floor.
So what do you mean?
Because you can set the bot to be like on reset on the floor, but it feels like the pickup options just don't work off it.
You don't want to set them to off the floor. You want to set it to counter hit down 2.
Okay, yeah.
Down back 2 doesn't pick up just because they're face forward. It picks up because of the interaction with down 2.
Okay.
But it won't just pick up because they're face forward.
Yeah,
towards
yeah.
So yeah. Anyways. You get your combo here and then he just dies. But now we got a few more interactions. Rage drive gone. That's really nice. I just kill here with down 4 or down forward 4. See how you duck. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. You don't need a big hit. Yes, again. Oh. Yeah. In that situation, I'm just looking for down 4 or down forward 4. Or a whiff. And then you jab as they're approaching or something.
Just like any sort of like low keep out option.
Yeah. This doesn't not necessarily low. It's just like the 2 fastest moves you have, right? Outside of jab.
Outside of jab, yeah.
And then they're like they require a strict like timing read instead of like being reactable or anything or whiff punishable. They're hard to whiff punish also.
Yeah, I've never seen someone step the while standing for yet. So
You're while standing for?
yeah.
Yeah, because I think if I understand the situation correctly, it takes a bit of commitment. So, and she has coverage for the other things. So either they don't know. I need to make sure I'm right. So let's check this out. This is a good thing. This is a good thing to ask. And you can lab it on the other side too to make sure, like what I'm doing here, where I put lay on my side. The way I think the situation goes is Kuni like has enough tracking in both ways that people don't want to just step, especially if you're like a random Kuni that's doing like what was the situation off down forward 3? How'd you get? What was the while standing for?
It was off either like set 3 or down back 3-3-4.
Find it here.
I think this one was off like a set 3.
Let me see here. Yeah, back it up. Oh, this. Not that. Oh, you're saying it worked. Yeah, okay. Let me.
Yeah.
So do this. All right. So that covers down while standing 4. How about this? It's not safe anymore, but covers that. So that's a good option. What about pretty good? Covers a lot. Ah, so that's what it loses to. So I wouldn't do the whole string, but if they're stepping it, then you cover it with while standing 2. Do the whole string, they can do sidewalk left duck stuff. That's kind of nasty. Yeah. So that's kind of the situation. But that was a good walk left. Goddamn. Queenie main, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Give me a few minutes. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Are you good?
All right, Mac. Hello.
Welcome. Did manage to find the timestamp while you're gone. So if we get through the other one, we can.
Perfect. So this is a good and a bad thing. You punish the while standing 4, but there's an extension, so you would have gotten hit by it. And since that's a consistent problem, I'm gonna say yeah, keep blocking.
Do you say he has an extension at a while standing for?
Yeah, Leo does. Knockdown extension. It's kind of nasty. It's unsafe though, so yeah. See, like extensions are hitting, so I would say default to blocking. Yeah. Also, if they're walking left, you could do the sweep. Full crouch sweep after set 3. That'll stop them from stepping really quick. Because it's like they spent their action on reading a really small poke and got knocked down for it, so it's kind of like, oh, geez.
Then maybe it makes them eat the poke later on, and
yeah, the purpose of the while standing 4 is to stop them from doing anything else. They're picking the one option that beats while standing 4, then you got like kind of free reign because they're giving you a lot of frames and stuff. So you can even just delay your while standing 3. I'm pretty sure it'll hit. And then yeah, wall game. Oh my goodness. I mean, I can get why you keep doing it based on the success rate. Oh, I think Rage Drive kills here.
Potentially, yeah.
Rage Drive, maybe.
I don't know if it has
it would have been like 1 pixel. It definitely does. That move is silly. It will definitely would have hit the wall. I don't know the damage though. Or run up Rage Art. Can you run up Rage Art here? That hit? It should. Yeah, Rage Art. That's nasty. Character's funny.
I'm very disappointed this round. I miss input.
That's tough. I wouldn't have done that either though. I wouldn't have done QCF1. It would have worked,
really?
But yeah, no, I would have done. When this game state happens. I have a super backdash. It beats everybody. So I'm doing. Oh, I'm on the other side. I'm doing this like that. How do you beat this? Like you don't have to play the super far thing where you hit this. Yeah. Because again, we know Leo's threats, right? It's forward 4-2 instantly, or like these slower lows. So you can either play outside of the range of both, so that neither matter, and you run up and just hit that, or you run up and hit this, right? So like if they're looking like they're trying to find their offense, then jab or this kills them. What the f? That hit so far. So you don't have to do this. You can just jab them. Yeah, these moves, when you need 1 pixel, 12 frame, 12 frame, 10 frame, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I lean towards, because this is saying the game ends now for you or for me.
Whereas the other one's like leaving it open.
Right. This says like, you might lose. You might lose. You better read this. You know, like this and this. When you're standing here at this range, there's 3 threats, or like 4 or 5, right? There's a bunch. When you're standing here, there's 2. It's this. Well, there's 3 really. It's this, and this. So the threat management is way different here than it is here. So at round end, you don't have to be afraid of playing close, but know that when you're at this range, they know the knife is coming. So it's a timing battle.
Yep.
And you still have, there's like 20 seconds on the clock. They don't have to go in. If it was like 1 second, that's different because you can control it. You can control it so that like while the animation is happening, time runs out so you can't get punished. But
at worst, it's whoever's higher health. At best, you win.
Exactly. The clock is a huge factor in the game. I should write down the sweep thing.
I am very aware of my terrible sweeping. Oh, you're talking about the set 3 out of instead of while standing 4. Okay, yeah.
I would rather you do the full crouch sweep and fail than do down 4-3-2, because the full crouch sweep is like a
Yeah.
real mix. Yeah, jab. Look at that, beautiful. Jab, down forward 1, down forward forward, down 1 or down 4. I mean. Oh, good shit. Oh Jesus, that's the setup they keep doing. It's 1-2, 1-4. Yeah, that's weird. The move that comes out of this cancel or this stance is a high. So if you see them do that, you can kind of just duck. But
You can duck it.
your 1-1 covered it, which is fine. You want to duck the second hit of that. 10 frames not bad at all. Walk. The frame trap. You should have the frame data on when you record these replays.
Okay, I can do that. I remember last time we talked about having the inputs, but
Inputs and frame data work really nicely. So then you can see it around the
okay.
spot. It's fine either way because I have practice mode right here, but let's see. So down 2 is +4. This hop kick basically beat almost everything except while standing 4. But if you do while standing 4, then it trades. So that's why that was done. Leo down 2, I believe, is beaten with step left. Oops, sorry. The fuck? Might be walk left. Yep, walk left. That's how you beat that. Most of Leo's moves are step right though, except down 4-2. So, going left and down 2 is like kind of a hard read, or not like a hard read, but like you want to be pretty sure they're
It's a
doing
knowledge.
Because if they're just doing their regular moves, then side step left will get blown up. This happened earlier. This is like a Leo thing. So if you don't tech roll, if you tech roll right away, you have to eat a mix up. If you tech roll here, there's a mix up. But if you don't tech roll, they get the refloat. So it's a
bit of a 50-50.
pick how you want to die. But like
Yeah.
it does kind of matter because that refloat can kill you, and it could have broken the wall there. So.
I only learned a couple days ago that it's not a great move, but what is it, the up back 3-3, it's actually plus frames if it hits on block.
Back 3-3. Back 3-3. What back
No,
3?
you do like the flip back and then you flip back forward and kick them.
Oh.
I did it at the start of this round.
Yeah. It's like a running. It's like the running. It's the same thing as the running 3. So. Yeah. Same thing as running 3. I think. Same animation anyway.
Yeah.
And then some keep out. Yeah. So in this case, you talked about getting blown up for set 2, right?
Yeah.
There's like a whiff
I
punish
think he's
situation.
just figured out my timing and
Yeah. Like that's like a whiff punish situation. That move's kind of nasty because it goes pretty far. But Leo sidestep 2. Is it sidestep 1+2? Sidestep 1+2. Okay.
I think that's the last game from this one because I think the last 3 were just going over like
Who's tracking? This is a good move.
some
Sidestep 1+2
options.
is good. Sidestep 1+2 is good, but it's -9. So if Leo does it and you block it, you should be able to act. What happened here? Oh, it was good. That's crazy. Tracks both ways. Yeah, the biggest thing in the Leo match, I would say, are some punishes. We're seeing a lot of down 4-3-2. We're eating down forward 1-2. Set 2 instead, and then the walk. Other stuff is kind of knowledge things.
My side walking game at the moment is like even stepping is semi non-existent.
Yeah, I don't recommend doing it. I don't recommend doing it. You just play forward and backwards until you really are at like a certain
Yeah.
point where you need it. Sidewalking is
There's
like,
some things where it's like in a combo it's like step left with the or side
yeah.
step 2 as
So if
a
it's
like
combo
combo
stuff,
option.
that's different. I think. Like I
Yeah, yeah,
treat
yeah.
oh wait, like and then this situation like where it's a specific defensive, like it's like a fixed situation. I think that's fine to sidestep. Where I think you don't need to sidestep is like in the neutral game when you're like moving around them and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that is a bit more than
I think the only
necessary.
time I step at the moment is like if I'm on the wall and I can just sidewalk away or
Yeah, yeah, that's a good walk block. Yeah, that's good to do. This is ranked.
yeah.
You could launch that with while standing 3. Nice. That's a canned thing. Oh shit.
Yeah, that one was weird.
Nice. Though we want to combo him, yeah.
I think this one is further back than the
Yeah. That's fun. That's fun.
king grabs are something different.
Yeah. Really whack.
Then this one's sort of just like you have to tech it and then try not
Yeah.
to die.
That's a good tech. The king usually in this situation does that, or he does the running shoulder that's a power crush, or
Yeah.
down 3+4, which is like really quick low.
The way like teching the giant swing's always been explained to me is just like spam all your movement keys and like one of 1 or 2.
No, it's 1 and 3.
1 and 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because in general, you tech roll with 1 and 3, and the movement doesn't do anything.
So you don't like move the like.
No, because if you tech roll normally, it's never done with the movement or with 2 or 4. So it's just 1 or 3. I just take both my hands off the. I use both my hands to start hitting 1 and 3. Yeah, whoever said that.
I just remember the king I was playing against explained it to me that way, and I was just like,
if
okay,
yes, if the
he's
king explained it, he is horribly lost.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we just kind of ate a lot of shit here. So like the counter hit down by 3 is kind of not what we want to hit, and then the forward 1. So against king, if this is the kind of way the king is playing, forward 1 counter hit down by 3 counter hit, you play backdash whiff punish, or you play fast in his face.
Yeah.
Because these moves, if you try to kind of just chill out, you can go for like throw mix. So as Kuni, you want to kind of control it as much as you can with 2-2, and then you're playing around King's other faster counter hit options. But if you control him with 2-2, down forward 1, things like that, and then your backdash being a control option because if he whiffs, he should die.
Yeah.
Then he is forced to play differently and is not allowed to use these like really obnoxious throws and things like that. So to get there, whenever you get the chance to play ranked, and player match is going to be different because, you know, different people, higher levels,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But whenever you're in ranked, I want you to play like purely backdash whiff punish.
Okay.
And then you get a few counter hit options if they're like on top of you, like down 4, down forward 4. But you want to be able to develop that. And you'll lose a lot. Yeah, you will lose a lot. But as you said, ranked is so dry anyways that you want to build up the skill now so that when you go into your player matches, you have whiff punishment like very down. And that will have the side effect of cleaning up your offense too, because you won't be using your offense for damage, you'll be using your defense.
Yep. That's it. 'Cause I'm not sure if this one's like being recorded and uploaded or.
Oh, this session, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, okay. This grab is nasty.
Yeah.
95 damage.
Have I played Kunimitsu for you before? Like, just in, like, shown you what
I
I
think
do?
it was like very briefly in the first session, but
Yeah.
I
Let
think
me
it was
do
in
it.
like one game.
Let me do it again, because
Yeah, yeah.
the things that are happening are similar. So like your offense kind of has natural holes in it, and then your defense is still in development because you're like, you know, learning new strings and things like that. So what we want to do is cleaning up. This will clean up kind of both at the same time, because if you're focused on backdash with punishing, you will naturally do less moves, and the moves you are picking are less liable to being killed. When did I get Emperor? My save got reset or something?
Yeah, something I was gonna ask you if we still had the time was like when you're looking to feel out an opponent, like
Mhm.
are you doing a lot of like mid checking? Because I find like I'm doing lots of like 1-2, but they're like high and
On Kunimitsu, I'm backdashing because I want to see if they're
what they're
coming.
doing in
Yeah,
front of it.
like,
Or
are they willing to just whiff? What are they going to do to try to get in? Once they are in, how do they play? And that gives me a lot of
okay,
info for free, basically. And then every backdash I hit, I'm looking for this. So like that's where my main brain space is like, oh,
yeah,
are
the
they gonna
down
whiff?
forward
I
trade.
get this. I get
Yeah.
this. Oh Jesus, it's really inconvenient mapping. Up three. If I don't find a match, let me up this search thing. Yeah, because
I'm not sure what
backdash
time it
lose.
is over there, but finding a game here would be nigh impossible.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Oh, there you go. So I'm surprised many people play with any like rank on.
Why the fuck did he dodge me? What?
He's got
I
player
don't really
display
play
around
with
it.
any rank either. I just want to show a match, so it's more
Yeah, yeah.
serve the function. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been told like do like dick jab, sidestep dick jab, sidestep dick jab, just to see like what their.
That's a who's telling you this?
Oh, that was the Cooney main I was playing against.
Yeah.
Like down forward one, sidestep down forward one.
Dick. Oh, down forward one.
Yeah.
This is dick jab, so that's different.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. I've been told different.
Yeah. I mean, that works, but it depends. There's like matchup specific things you want to test depending
Yeah.
on. So 2-2 is also stupid good. Okay,
Yeah.
so Ganryu. So when Ganryu plays, it's like doesn't have a 10 frame jab, but he has really like brain dead mix ups, and then like off of his down forward 3 low poke, he has string extension threats. He has some like nasty counter hit situations. So I'm gonna play to make him whiff, and I'm gonna control him with 2-2. It's like a perfect example of this. Okay, so he whiffed there, but I missed the punish. Okay. Okay, so he did that from a distance. That was weird. He's willing to whiff. He tried to step, but he can't because the move's too good. I want him to think I might do like more than just 2-2, so might do some down 4, but okay, so he goes under the first 2.
Okay, dude.
Because I've done nothing the whole time. So there was no reason for
Yeah.
him to kind of expect a big threat outside of that I need to come back. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, and now I'm chilling. I have the health lead. He has to make a crazy play to beat me.
Yep.
And I have ways to make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. So he had punish him like that. I don't care about that low. There we go, counter hit. Do I do? Oh, okay. I tried to down forward one. He kind of hit me. There we go. Down forward one backdash. Pretty good there. Oop. I see he's doing a lot of down forward 3 as he comes in, so I might look to low pair here. To confirm. Let's punish. Okay. See how because I'm backdashing, he has to run in, and that's a lot of time where he's not blocking. I don't think Gio will rematch me. But that's kind of how I default. And like you can be losing and Kuni can still come back in one big hit. So
Yeah.
the fact that you're backdashing opens them naturally because moving forward is not blocking, right? So instead of worrying about how you're going to get them to fall for this or get them to like, you know, duck into this or, you know, you're not doing that, but you know, this kind of thing, like you can just kind of chill, see how they want to come in. I don't want to play this, but here we go. You can just see how they want to come in. And then if you notice they're really doing like nothing, for example, you have plenty of options to employ an offense. But if
they still have to like walk towards you to open themselves up.
Exactly. And then if so, yeah, you it's just the high. Oh my goodness. And yeah, Miguel has a hard time with stubby hitboxes until he's in on you. So I think Kuni actually plays pretty well against him, but we'll see. I know Noctis Miguel is really good, but I'm not sure about Kuni.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen backdash as like a offensive tool, like you're explaining it.
Not
which
not
is...
offensive as like a default or like a. It's still defensive, but it makes them not block. Okay, I got counter hit. This is gonna be ugly. Okay, a little whiff there, a little whiff there. So he's whiffing a lot. So that tells me a lot. I'm gonna look for up forward 3 because at the range he's whiffing, my down forward 2 is not gonna hit. But I need to convince him to keep whiffing. Okay, that could have been it. That's a punish. Oh, that was a whiff again. What the fuck? So, oh my god, nobody. I'm tilted. I'll just QCF1 if I can. Oh my god. Punish, backdash. There we go. Jesus, that was so hard. I can't hit up forward 3. And then I just want to kill with that.
I guess like the one good thing, because I'm playing on mixed box, is the I don't really get the up 3 as much.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm going for the up forward 3.
Yeah. And then you need discipline, which I'm lacking, where you don't just throw out the up forward 3 as keep out, you do it strictly as a whiff punish.
Yep.
Okay, so he's not whiffing as much. So and this guy's like Fujin, right? So like you would think.
Yeah.
The connection is kind of whack, so there's that caveat, but okay, so he did that.
3 delay frame, 1 rollback.
Yeah.
It's not the worst I've played.
Oh no. I whiffed and then he killed me. Definitely not on purpose, but so in that case, I wasn't able to find whiffs and I was getting whiffed, right? So I have a few ways to counter that. Do that. Oh, he gave it to me. far. Oops. Some 2-2 when he tries to do anything too slow. That low I really don't care about, but block that. Okay. So 2-2. 2-2 is so fast and tracking that to beat that they have to do nothing. In order to hit me though, they have to come in. So you saw that he was doing that low.
Yeah.
So if I'm backdashed away and they're playing around 2-2, that means from far away they're hitting a button. Right? Because they have to hit the button that's faster than 2-2, but if they're far away, they have to come in and hit that button really quickly. That's why set 2 works. Is because at this range, and if they want to beat this move, they have to come in real quick and do something real quick thinking I'm going to block. And if I hit this at any time during that, they die. Or if they try to go even faster, then they just whiff, and then I get it for free. So set 2, 2-2, and whiff punish all work together really intimately. Oh, Paragon. I haven't played this guy forever. So Claudio doesn't really have range problems necessarily. Getting Claudio to whiff doesn't necessarily get you a punish when he especially in his back one where he retreats after he throws it. So I might not find as many whiff punishes, but my 2-2 is faster than a lot of his moves, and Claudio likes like sidestep, hop kick, things like that. So I'm not gonna play mid-low mix-up that much because Claudio hop kick is so like a default option that I'm looking out for. Instead, I'm gonna play 2-2 and backdash. So he whiffs. Caught him coming in. 2-2. I got half his HP just off 2-2.
Yeah. It's like the other tool I like really don't use. Especially with like your like 13, 14 frame whiffs. I wouldn't say your 12 frame because that's a bit tight. It's like forward, 4-2.
Yeah, this shit is really good as counter hit. Like you see, like I'm clipping him moving or doing an attack. So he went low because he needs HP, but I really don't care. Oh my god. Parry that. No! That parry sucks. I gotta power crush it. I'll power crush it next time.
Cooney's parry is kind of trash.
Nice. So if he blocks that, he gets to punish. That was good. Paragon. Oh my god, I did down forward 1. So he counter hit me, but it was with an unsafe move. So that tells me he's willing to make himself punishable, so I can just keep doing less. Caught his sidestep. Whiff. I read he's doing nothing, so I go low.
That's something else I haven't seen. Like using a 3-4 mid combo.
Up forward 3-4?
Up 4-3-4, yeah.
Yeah, that's like my default wall splat option. Oh my god. I keep thinking I'm Noctis. You backdash to beat the unblockable, but then... God, so sleepy.
You're just waking up.
Oh, not like literally. I'm saying like I'm like asleep at the wheel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, who does that? I was reading the running too. There we go. Fuck. 2-2. Yep, he went minus like 5 off the wall standing 4, and then I did a 12 frame move, so 2-2. Oh, I can combo that. 2-2. 2-2. 2-2. Down 4. Oh, he whiffed, but I was slow. Oh. That 2 caught him doing literally anything. Block. I'll block that. No! Run it back. You see the approach? Like, I can get so much HP off of catching him trying to play with 2-2. Now what I'm going to do, because he is whiffing not as much, or I'm not like, you know what? I think I can beat him if I land the up forward threes on my whiff punish. So I'll try that again. And then my strategy is if that's not working, then I'm going to apply more mix-ups when he's being inactive. Give me a punish. I got frames. Okay. Doing that. I need a block. Oh my god, that was a launch. Slow parry. Now he's looking for that low, right? He's looking for that low. I'm not really sweating the slow parry. That just gives me options for mids.
I always get scared when Claudio's got the blue hand.
You should be, yeah. It's really nasty. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay, he killed himself. Just from me backdashing, right? Like he felt the need that he had to do that. Which is really... The situation didn't demand that. It's like a really weird thing he's choosing to do. Oh, I remember he low parried earlier, right? So I'll probably do some down forward one instead, not that. Oh, that's a bait. You have to 13 frame punish that. Because he finishes in crouch. Will he get hit? Yep. No! Okay. I remember last time I tried to do that. At the end of the round, he did running 2 really fast, right? So I did my rage drive a little earlier to try and... Okay,
try and catch him.
Yeah. Oops, I ducked. Now I will die. Oh my god. Claudio likes to do sidestep to hide the sidestep 4. Or sidestep 4, it comes out of sidestep, right? So Claudio's will also do sidestep into a mid to try and hide it. Or like get you to duck. Oh, what a challenge. That's crazy. Oh, that's a good option. That's so unfortunate.
He hasn't gone for the blue hand low yet.
He did it earlier and I blocked it.
Might not have seen it.
Oh my god, I'm so bad! I did it down forward too without seeing a whiff. Weird. Nice block. Oh, he whiffed. Extension though, so it's okay to block. Whiffed again, I didn't do it. That's okay. That's a punish. A rage drive probably. What the fuck? Oh, that was a good power card. Fuck you, Paragon. That was good. You see what I'm kind of going for though, with like
Yeah.
backdash 2-2 controls a lot, and then in this case he was doing options that directly countered what I was doing, like power crush on hard read and like trying to counter hit my set 2 out of it. So the adjustments for that if you happen to run into that, if somebody's power crushing you like that is like a huge commitment, like to beat what you're trying to do. So you get a block punish, or if you're better and not me like fumbling around, you get like up forward 3. So like definitely what you can also do is like in the case of like the Leo, for example, you want to find what the fuck is
Bottom row right side, yeah.
The ranges where these whiff punishes happen the most, and on Kuni, something that I constantly have to remember when I pick her is single backdash does the most of the work for you. Like I play, like I love to do like the multiple cancel, but in reality against Kuni you don't need to do that much work. Like you can just, and in fact doing that usually just leads to you messing up. But in this case it's like single backdash does the job and then you whiff punish. So it's being really cognizant of this, and you can like go in and just practice moving around and doing that. Right, like moving around a bit, get that, you know? That's what I would do if I were maining Kuni. I would just kind of program a whiff like that, and oh Jesus.
Yeah. Just like getting comfortable with the whiff punishment playstyle.
Mm-hmm. Single backdash is the king. Wow. Yeah, that kind of thing. This is how I would practice.
Yeah.
And then you can add other moves that you're looking for as whiffs, but that's going to be the main thing. And yeah, on Kuni, single backdash for your whiff punish is going to be good. So generates the whiff. And my problem personally is I'll go too far because I did too many, so I'll just miss the backdash, right?
Yep.
But yeah, we covered a lot. Do you have any questions?
That's my. Hold on. You still there?
Yeah. I said we covered a lot. Do you have any questions?
Oh, cut out of me. Sorry.
No worries.
Not at the moment. I might send you a message once I get to doing this bit. Especially with, like I'll wait till it comes in so I can see it again.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So attaching the notes here. Okay. Here we go. There's that. And yeah, that should be it then. Yeah, and then as always, DM me if a question comes up. If you have like a quick thing, like I don't mind answering at all. So
Oh, it's already on there. Easy.
yep.
Cause it was how to practice the like um yeah, it was the counter hit back turn down two, and then it combos
Yeah.
into. Yep, that's already on this. That's all good.
Perfect.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Good luck with everything and keep me posted. Looking forward to
Yeah,
seeing you again.
easy.
Cheers. Bye.
Peace.